Good morning, you guys. Everybody on the West Coast, I should say. Good afternoon if you are in Central or for our East Coast friends. I'm pumped, you guys. I'm super stoked to be back in the saddle. I've been kind of out of it for a little bit with doing the live calls, the calls in general. So, got a new setup, got some new equipment. Hopefully, oh, you know what? Let me just actually. Okay, hopefully that wasn't too loud for you guys on YouTube, but got some new equipment, some new mics. We're ready to go, and I'm pumped. I'm ready to get this thing off to the right start. So, without further ado, I'm going to be giving a call to a seller that came in as a lead. It's a brand new lead. Actually hasn't been contacted by anybody through Lead Zolo. If you guys don't know, Lead Zolo is essentially, if I could break it down, it's PPC, but they do it in a particular way. I don't know exactly what it is, but they are ads that these people click on and they come to us. So we just kind of started this last month or so. It's been going really well. We've got some good leads in the pipeline. And if you guys actually want to get that started, there is an affiliate link in the description below. A couple other announcements before I do start making these calls. We do have a creative REI intensive. So if you guys want to learn how to do some of these creative strategies that we implement on a day-to-day basis, and not just the creative finance, but the creative business strategies and leveraging creative relationships. That link to the intensive and our mastermind is in the description below as well. It's getcreativerei.com. And then lastly, if you guys want to join us and partner with us and get deals done and get paid, JV form is below as well. So without further ado, I'm going to get straight into it and call this lead in Indiana. Like I said, this is a brand new lead. Haven't talked to it. This is going to be a step one call. It's going to be discovery, get discovery. And there you go. Hopefully you guys can hear. Like I said, I did get a new mic setup. So hopefully you guys in YouTube can hear. Okay. We're going to leave a voicemail. Okay. We are not. Actually, we're going to do it one more time. I'm going to triple call, guys, because fishing how quickly it's going. All right, well, that's fine. Typically what I do with these, if I'm not able to get in touch with them, is I'm going to send that an immediate text. Excuse me. That is a text template. Essentially says, you know, this is so-and-so with Lazarus Property Group. You submitted a response to an ad about a property at 123 Main Street in regards to selling it. Wanted to hop on the phone with you. And I also put them in a automatic text follow-up sequences that will text them the next day, the third day after that, 5th day, 7th day, 12th day, and then it'll put them in a perpetual 15-day. It's kind of randomized after that, but they will stay in unless they're taken out by stop or, you know, we manually bring them out. On these, though, I do also, as a third precaution, because these are really warm leads. Lead Zolo leads are like really warm. These people are coming to us, inbound stuff. I do have a manual task set up as well that I put to reach out to them manually. So I don't leave this one up for the first couple attempts. After a while, you know, it's like, what are you going to do? You know, you just kind of have to move on. So not a big deal. Not a big deal. Guys, we got a ton of leads to go through today. I'm hoping to get through a couple calls with you. Want to make up for the absence of the last couple weeks. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff to do. A lot of different types of calls to get through. Step one, step two, step three. We have a 3 call process. Shout out Novation King if you guys are familiar on Instagram. Modeling his process. pretty much to a T, and it's worked quite well. In fact, by the end of this month and into the first week of next month, we'll have 3 closings. This is just 3 out of the closings that we're doing. I was just talking to the team. These leads were sitting in our follow-up sequence, just kind of being, they're definitely unattended, but, other than the automatic text that would go out and the one-off response that we'd get and have a conversation, and I mean, unless something changes with the seller's situation, it's hard to get a deep discount that you need, especially with a property that's not in like complete disarray, or with a seller that doesn't have a situation where they need to. So in these 3 cases, essentially turnkey properties, and not in a situation where they needed to take a deep discount. So to us, for all intents and purposes, for wholesale, it's a dead lead. There's nothing really to do there. You may be able to throw a Hail Mary and try to get a listing referral. We actually turned those 3 into about $150,000 profit, averaging about $50,000 per novation. So just a testament to the novation process. I freaking love it. We jumped our average deal from like 10 to 15 grand for the cash assignments up to 40 to 60 on the novations. It's been doing very well for us. And we're going to continue that. So, all right. I'm just going to get right into it, guys. I've a ton of stuff to follow up with. So you guys are in luck. We are going to go to another Lead Zolo lead. Again, affiliate link down below if you guys want to get started. This one's in Orlando, Florida. I have not been able to get in touch with this guy, so this is going to be a step 1 call. Hopefully. Not a problem. We're doing 3 calls though. Everybody's getting triple call. John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. Answer the phone, please. Oh man. Okay, we're leaving a voicemail. I think it's Hey, John, what's going on? Brad Garcia here with Lazarus Property Group. You responded to an ad about being interested in selling a property on Times Square Avenue in Orlando. Just following up with you about that. Haven't been able to hop on the phone with you, see if we'd be a good fit to buy. So if you have some time, please give me a call back or text me with a good day and time that we can chat. Again, that's Brad Garcia with Lazarus Property Group. Phone number is 858-290-7525. Look forward to speaking with you. Have a great day. All right. He did text me, so let me see what he said. Hold on. Can't talk now. Nope, that's not wrong one. I swear I saw a response come in. This is so weird. Hold on. Hold the phone. Maybe I'm going crazy, or it's going to update later. Either way, you guys don't need to sit through me trying to figure that out. So we're just going to move on. It'll pop up at some point. All right. Let's continue along. That again, Lead Zolo lead. You're not going to get in touch with every single one. I'd be lying if I said any type of marketing strategy you're able to. But we're going to move this. I'm actually going to move it to tomorrow because I do want to try to get in touch with them manually. Okay. Here we go. Next one. Again, Lead Zolo lead. There's a lot of them that I need to try to get back in touch with. My beautiful wife over there. Okay. This one is in Orlando as well. Also haven't been able to get in touch with them. So this will be a step 1 call. Okay. How do I get out of John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt's phone call? There we go. All right, here we go. Oh, wow. Hmm. Those on YouTube, I know Instagram you can hear the ringing, but that like pause of me just sitting here and you guys like looking at my beautiful face is me listening to the ringing. So for those on YouTube, I'm not just sitting here in silence. Like right now, it is ringing. If you can't hear it, it's your fault, not mine. Everybody's getting triple call today. Okay, you don't answer 3 times, baby. Three. Nope. I want to talk to you. Oh. Mm, mm, mm. Hey, Joanne, this is Brad Garcia. I have called before. I'm pretty sure I left a voicemail. Have tried to reach out via email and text and just have been unsuccessful in getting in touch with you. I am interested in getting a little more information about the property on Jujube Drive that you had said you were interested in selling. If that's still the case, please give me a call back. My phone number is 858 290 7525. Thanks so much. Talk to you soon. And I realize that I am putting this out there to the world, unadulterated, raw footage of the good, the bad, and the ugly, including when I have the voicemail tell you guys these leads numbers. I'm trusting you that you're not going to snatch these from me. Okay? We trust you. All right. All right, moving on. Again, we're just going to move this manual call. Because I do think these deserve a little more love because they are inbound warm leads. I'm not going to just leave them up to the automated follow-up sequence. Now, I will with other types of leads, absolutely. And after a while, I will also leave these to the automated sequence. But, first couple tries. Okay, yeah, we got a couple, 1 call, 3 calls. You want to close the deal? Yeah. If I can't get a hold of anybody, can you explain your Novation pitch? Yes, the Novation. I'm going to, first of all, going to get a hold of somebody, and we will continue this stream until I do close a deal, and you guys will be able to go through not only the call, but also the comping and the close. That is my goal. But to give you a little bit of a taste, we are selling the sizzle, not the steak. And by that, and that may be a cliche way to explain it, but essentially what it's saying is I'm not going to say, hey, sir, so we're going to do an innovation. And what that means is that we're going to actually take your, so we're going to, like, we're not explaining the exact mechanics. We give them an overview. And then we really drive home the result. Okay. And the result is, here's the cash offer that's much lower than what you want. The result that we're actually going to give you is a much higher cash number where you don't do anything. The net result is the same as the cash offer. That's essentially it. But you guys are going to see it live, okay? You guys are going to see a call answered, multiple calls. All right, this should be a step 3 call. But I have not been able to get a hold of this guy for at least 2 weeks now. So we may need to bring it back. Okay. This was a launch control lead. So 90% of the leads that we have are actually through texting, not through LeadZolo. LeadZolo is good though. But that's just historically how we've gotten all of our deals for the most part. That, and we also JV quite a bit. We partner with JV partners, other investors who want to do the Novation process, don't know how to do it, haven't ever done it before, want to learn while they get paid with us. Cash. Okay, yeah, hold on. REI Spoon, I'll answer that question in 2 seconds. Hey, Ron, Brad Garcia here with Lazarus Property Group, trying to get back in touch with you and reconnect about the property you were interested in selling on Fenmore Road. Had some good news for you, and just haven't been able to connect to give that to you. So whenever you can, if you are still interested in selling, please give me a call back. Phone number is 858-290-7525. Talk to you soon. Okay, and actually, I think I was getting a call. Hold on. All right. Cash offer rejected. Switch to Novation. Abso-freaking-lutely. I am aiming for a no. And yeah, I'm aiming for a no when we anchor to our low cash offer. And you know, it's a low cash offer, but it's a true cash offer. If they say yes to it, we are going to move forward with that cash offer. That's easy. The great thing about it is we can actually, I don't want to say all the time, but a majority of the time, you're actually able to make more, an average per assignment or novation fee, more than you're able to on the average cash deal, where you're just assigning it to a cash and fix and flip investor with the novation process, while giving the seller a higher price. Now, how do we do that? Because if you look at the calculation, yes, I was about to. That's a great question, Spoon. About to go through the numbers. So let me see here, calculator, because your boy was not a math guy. Okay, so we'll do this. We'll say a property is worth, let's call it 350 ARV. Okay, after you put the money and effort and energy and you finish it and make it all nice and pretty, dress it to the nines, the property. Yeah, Christian. No, I knew that, man. Christian Weatherspoon. Yes. So let's just say this property is worth $350,000 after we put money into it and we get it renovated. Okay. When you're giving a cash offer, especially right now, you're looking at about 65%. Let's call it 65%. Some markets it's 70, some it's 55. You know, San Diego, you typically, you know, on average, it's about 82%. So it just depends. But we'll go with the national average. Let's say it's about 65%. Okay. Oops. 0.65. 65% of that minus repairs. All right. So on a $350,000 house, let's say it's, you know, 1,800 square feet. Actually, we're gonna call it 3,000 or 2,000 square feet. Make it easy. Okay. And let's say an average, just $30 a square foot renovation. That's going to be 60 grand. So 65% of ARV minus 60 grand, which is repairs. Okay. That's going to give you your MAO. All right. So your MAO on that is $167,500, $168,000. Okay. So just keep that in mind. The property that has an ARV of 350, our max allowable offer is 168,000. Okay. And we got there at 65% of the ARV minus repairs. Now let's look at the novation. All right. The novation. Oh, by the way, sorry, just real quick, you got to add on your assignment fee to that. So your max allowable offer is actually going to be less than that because you need to allow for an assignment fee. And that's whatever margin you want, 10, 15, 20,000, but just take that down. Okay. So it's really going to be like 158, 150,000 to get a $10 or $15,000 assignment fee. Okay. Now let's say the as is listing value. So the number that you can list it for right now is 300,000. Okay. If we'll even go to 280, right? Okay, we'll make it even, try to make it even more realistic. 280,000, okay, is the as is, because we needed to put 60 grand into it to get it to up to 350, right? So as is, we're looking at 280. Okay, so the Novation calculation for this strategy, which is pretty much no work put into these things, is going to be 90% of as is value minus your fee. Okay, so our as is calculation is 280,000. Okay, we're gonna multiply that by 0.9, so we're at 252. That 10% that we're taking off accounts for realtor commissions, closing costs, and seller concessions for repairs, little other ticky-tack stuff that may pop up to get the property sold. So that 10% is all your cost baked in. Okay. And then we aim for a minimum, especially if you're going to be splitting it, of about 30K for the Novation fee. So that 252, so at 280 minus 10%, okay, is 252 minus the 30K minimum. Okay, that'll give us our MAO of 222,000. Okay. Okay. Why? If you guys didn't catch that, the first option that we had was the cash assignment, where we were going to be making about 10 to 15,000. That max allowable offer was 158 to 150,000 to the seller. Okay, and we're so the seller's getting less and we get less. Okay, then if we were to say, actually, I'll give you 222,000, and we make 30,000, so we double our profit, and they're able to get the seller more money. So which results in more contracts accepted, and obviously a higher average per deal revenue. Incredible. It's incredible. That's why I love this. And our goal on any of these, just like everybody else, is to get them locked up at the lowest number possible. There's never going to be a time where I'm like, well, let's try to get it maybe, no, whatever the lowest I think the seller's going to accept is what we're going to go in at. Okay. And sometimes even lower than that. Right. So anything that could be a cash deal, it's going to be pushed out to our buyers list prior to getting listed anyway. So if it could have been a cash assignment, and we'll kind of do a cost benefit analysis, because sometimes it's better to just take, let's say, the 15 or 20 than it is to take the 25 or 30, because that extra 10 to 15K that, we could get possibly is going to take a lot more work and time and effort and energy getting it out to the MLS, pictures taken, walkthroughs, open houses, especially if it's a primary residence or tenant occupied. It's a little harder. Vacant is chef's kiss. It's money. That's easy. Okay. We can put as many people as we want through, leave a lockbox on there, call it a day. Obviously, the primary residences with tenants or tenants occupied, it's a little harder because we have to coordinate those showings. So, am I ever putting money into these properties? Why or why not? If you did put money into it, what happens if the seller changes their mind and doesn't want to sell anymore? You lose everything. Great questions. So I'll answer them in order. Are you ever putting money into these properties? Why or why not? So in some cases, it does warrant some type of small upgrade to the landscaping, a cleaning, we don't want to. So the business model is quick, in and out, in and out. We're not doing fix and flips. So once you start getting past like $5,000, like right up in that area, we start getting into a different business model, which is fix and flip novations, where we're putting in, a lot more time, effort, and energy. If it makes sense, of course, we're like, hey, where the ROI is there, this agent's telling us like this market is calling for it, we're going to get X amount more for it. Great, we'll put it in. For the most part, we are trying to get it locked up at a number that does not require that. So that's the key, is the negotiation with the seller, knowing where we can be and getting it at a number where we don't need to put money into it, even if it could result in a ton more money. The name of the game with these is speed and volume. So just getting through them, 30, 40, 50K pops, and like get in and get out. We're not trying to like do renovations. We're not trying to be a fix and flip crew. Okay. So second question is, if you did put money into it, what happens if the seller changes their mind and doesn't want to sell anymore? Well, unfortunately for the seller, if that's the case, they cannot, first of all, they can't back out. So they have to sell, right? And we can put a memorandum in place to cloud title if they ever did sell. We can put a lien on the property, mechanics lien for any of the work that was done to ensure that we were paid back. Those are all things, I would say if your seller is backing out, you miss something like 3 steps before that. That should not be happening. You should really be getting down to the bottom of this, being very transparent, open to why a seller is selling, and making sure that like this is the best scenario for them. If they're backing out now for whatever reason, there's something else there that we missed. But at the end of the day, they have to move forward. Like, you got to have that conversation with them. You've got to move forward with the sale. If work's already been done, you tell them like, hey, we need to sell and recoup this money, or you can reimburse us, or I'm just going to cloud title, and when it's sold, you will need to pay me before it gets sold. You don't really want to go through that. So let's just move forward with the sale, and yeah, lose everything. No, you don't lose everything. Now, caveat to that is, if, let's say you put money into it, you get it locked up at X number, you put money into it, you list it at X number, it's not selling, you have to reduce. Finally, you're at a point where you're at your break even, or you're at a point where you're losing money. You can't get it sold on market. That's where you didn't do your research, you didn't run your numbers right, or your realtor, told you something wrong. But at that stage, that's not the seller's issue, that's your issue. Something happened, you didn't run the numbers right, like, you're not getting that money back. If you put money into it, it's just like a fix and flip. If you put money into it thinking that it's going to sell for X, you did your ran your numbers based off of that, and it doesn't sell for that, SOL, man. That's just the way the cookie crumbles, as Bruce Almighty said. So, yeah, if it's not the fault of the seller, it's your fault. Okay, I digress. I appreciate all the great questions, though. All of those, by the way, can be answered in our mastermind and in our Creative REI Intensive. The link to that, if you guys want to check that out and become a part of the Made Easy community, is down below in the description. Okay, we're getting back into it here. Okay, calling a lead, Zolo lead in Cleveland, Ohio. And it's actually in an okay zip code. Sounds good. Hey, Dig, what is up, buddy? Yeah, I don't have an offer calculator for it because give me 1 second. Hey, Cam, Brad Garcia with Lazarus Property Group. Been trying to get in touch with you about the property on 111th Street. guess you'd responded to an ad about being interested in selling that property, and I just had a couple questions for you to see if we'd be a good fit to purchase it. Whenever you can, give me a call back if you are still interested. If you're not, please let me know either way. Phone number is 858-290-7525. Thanks so much. Okay. Yeah, so there is, to be just like, short answer is no, we don't have an offer calculator because there is no like a deal analyzer for a flip. You've got rehab costs, you've got holding costs, you've got closing costs, you have selling costs. There's financing costs, there's gap funds needed. There are so many variables of costs that also like integrate with each other. You need a like functioning spreadsheet that can handle all that. Okay. Novation is pretty easy. 90% of as is listing value minus your fee. That's the calculation. Done. Easy. Nothing to it. Or back of the napkin math, even easier, and this will give you a little more profit for the most part, is as is listing value times 0.8. There you go. Boom. 80% of as is listing value. That's it. Nothing else. And that'll give you your MAO. Hey, well, look at this, guys. Look at this. I got a call back from one of the leads I called earlier. Hold on. Let's listen. Let's listen in. Beautiful. Let's pull her up. Phone's ringing, guys. If you can't hear it on YouTube, I know my Instagram peeps can. Shout out Instagram, Brad _ does _ real _ estate. I'm going to wait a second because I bet you anything this lady calls back and I don't want to be on the phone. Yeah, Instagram is Brad _ does _ real _ estate. Sorry, that's annoying, but when I made it, I should have just did Brad does real estate all jumbled up into one thing. I don't know why I put the underscores. That's unfortunate. But can't hear anything. Dang. I hope you guys can hear when somebody's actually talking on the phone. That would be unfortunate. Dang, I really thought this lady wanted to figure out what was going on about my persistence. All right. Okay. We're going to give her 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, no call. Guys, this is the worst timing. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to close my window. The landscapers are here today. Oh, man. Okay. I'm back. Sorry about that. All right, let's get back into it. One of these people is bound to answer. Okay, calling another lead Zolo lead in Ohio. This time we are in a much nicer area. Greene County. Oh, right. Yes. Got to put my mic on. I need to get a mic for my phone too. I could just be all mic'd up. I can put on my hat, like the cool TikTok influencers do. Yeah. You guys can't hear that. Is still ringing. Oh, for Pete's sake. Oh, my goodness. All right. Well, that means it's ringing. I feel like I got you guys. Aaron, what is up, buddy? My man. I'm back to it, bro. Back at it once again. Yeah, man. One of these days, somebody will answer. I appreciate that, Aaron. Aaron was one of my boys. We were about to actually do a couple. We had a couple deals lined up. One in Georgia, two in Georgia, something like that. Just never panned out because the seller kind of backed out. Appreciate that, man. Kind words in my IG live. Well, shoot, and it just didn't even no voicemail available there to even like leave one for you. Got it. All right. Anybody else? Just kind of a side note here. Put it in the chat. Anybody else having issues with 10DLC stuff? Anybody texting having issues? My man, Ike. What's up, dude? Dude, we still need to get to we still need to have a phone call. Okay. There was no questions, by the way, Christian. Just letting you know, no questions. Just my boy Aaron on my IG, giving me some love, saying I'm handing out some value. Working on the next one right now, dude. Yes, let's go. I love that. Stay busy, stay hungry. Both of these guys, Ike and Aaron, if I'm not mistaken, both of them have W-2s as well, and they are grinding on their lunch breaks, making calls after hours. So you guys are studs. All right. Let's see if we can get back. Okay, so let's get back in touch with this guy. When I spoke with this guy first, we were actually, he has two houses. He's got his primary and he's got a rental that is disabled sisters living in. Disabled sisters going to a assistance home. And he didn't necessarily want to deal with that like transition right now, but he did mention on one of the calls, he's like, I got my primary residence that I'm looking to sell. Okay. The answer. And so then I was like, oh, cool. We'll be interested in that one. Kind of went through the whole process with him, almost had the contract signed. And then he said, never mind. But this other house I am looking to sell in Phoenix. So try to get back. Let me try one more time. His name is Enrique. Not Enrique. Okay, just Enrique. Oh, wait. He's texting me. Hold on. Sorry, I can't talk right now. Oh, dang. I should have just let that go. Okay, that's fine. Enrique. Yes, exactly. Oh, shoot. I accidentally completed that. Nope, not trying to complete it. Yeah, so I was asking about 10DLC because we're still trying to get our call rail back up. So we cannot outbound text, unfortunately, right now through our call rail. Launch control is fine. Marketing, text marketing is fine. It's really annoying because we get these types of messages and I have to like call them, you know, and there's like an unspoken rule. Somebody texts you, like, you should text them back. You shouldn't like change the vehicle of communication. You know, you should, if they call, you call. If they text, you text. But what about Smarter Contact? I don't know. I haven't used it. I know Christian has used it. He's the guy who usually is running the channel and all the other videos. So shout out Christian Weatherspoon. He's a stud. But he's put out videos about Smarter Contact versus Launch Control versus Forefront. And I heard nothing but good things about it. So take that what you will. I will say, and then I don't know if I put this link in the description. I will when the stream is over, but we do, and it may be on other videos. So, and if Christian's listening here, you can put it in the chat. But if you guys are interested in AI and having AI schedule and qualify leads for you, don't even have to have a VA to do it. Creative REI Reply. Bro, that'll do that. We have an affiliate link. I didn't put it in the description. That's the one link I forgot. Sorry, Christian, don't kill me. But if you put it in the chat, I bet you anything, people can use it that way. All right, moving on. Yeah, I'd love to novate somebody in the face right now too. Okay, that one. Clear closing, boom. Okay. Bingo. Look at that. 30 days free for the AI tool. It's in the chat right now. Live chat, guys. Take advantage of that. I'm telling you, it is money, especially if you're a solopreneur. Bro, if you're a solopreneur, you're the only guy. And you got a W-2. Guys, listen to this. Go to the YouTube, Real Estate Investing Made Easy. Go to the YouTube channel. In the live comments right now, okay, if you're on my Instagram, the AI link is in there. Go sign up for that. You get 30 days free. Yeah. Yeah. Ike, get to Real Estate Investing Made Easy, the YouTube channel. You'll see the live stream. Get it in the comments right now. Okay. And the mix creative contracts. That's right. They have a creative calculator that created. It's incredible. I got to be honest, I have not used it to the best of my ability to the really its real potential. It is incredible what it can do. What we did use it for is setting appointments for properties that were in other markets, and we just didn't have VAs for it, and it was amazing. It was amazing for that. Okay. All right, we got one in Kissimmee, Florida, lead Zolo lead. I'm really going through all these lead Zolo leads right now. See, I've not. Yeah, this is a step one call. So I really want to get through a call, guys. It's ringing now. Aiden, what's up, my man? What is going on, brother? Aiden, another solid dude. They are putting up numbers, you guys. Putting up numbers out there. Where you guys at? Ohio? I know for a fact that's where. Give me one sec here. Oh, man. No está disponible, guys. Sorry. More equipment, more problems, you know what I mean? Hey, Omar, Brad Garcia here with Lazarus Property Group responding to you. It looks like you were interested in selling a property on St. Tropez Court in Kissimmee, Florida. Was looking to connect with you on that, ask you a couple questions and see if we'd be a good fit to purchase the property. If you are still interested in selling, please give me a call back. Phone number is 290-7525. Thanks so much. Talk to you soon. Yeah, I'm going to put that at a 50-50 best case scenario that he understands that voicemail. When your voicemail's in Spanish, you probably don't speak. Well, maybe you do. I don't know. Maybe English is your second language. Hopefully, we're hoping. Lo siento, Omar, yo quiero tu casa. That's what I should have said. Dang. Next time. All right. Now, another thing that I do, and I mentioned that before. So I send out a immediate text to these leads when they come in. They don't answer. I call them 2 or 3 times, leave a voicemail, send out an immediate text saying who I am, what I want, what they did, and then I put them in the automated follow sequence, and then I do a manual follow up as well. A task is set so that I will actually reach out to them, and then if they haven't responded after a couple days of that, I'll send them an email. Usually, typically within like 1 to 2 days. If they haven't gotten back, then I'll send the email out as well. So, we're really trying to do everything we can to get in touch with these people. Okay. All right. Got a lead in Lakeland, Florida on a corner lot, but the lot is on a double yellow. Okay. This guy wants ARV for it. It's what my underwriter's saying. He's going through divorce. So, okay. So this is cool because on these are what we call step 2 calls. No lead Zolos under contract yet. Aiden, thank you. That's a great question. We just started, I want to say a month ago, within a month or so, maybe a little less, maybe 3 weeks. And we're close on some of them. There are a couple in the pipeline, I will say. They are solid leads. Okay. So yeah, it's just a matter of getting in touch with these people. As you can see, they're allergic to my phone calls. So, all right, let's see. Wait, what is that? Hey, here we go. Hello, it's Brad. Hey, Joanne. I'm so good. How are you? Good. Well, I was just trying to get in touch with you. I did get your voicemail. So I apologize. I was hoping that those texts and emails got to you. Apparently they didn't. But looks like that's something that I appreciate you letting me know. That's something we need to look into. Yes, you responded to an ad about being interested in selling the property on Jujubee Drive. Does that ring a bell? Got it. Are you under contract with them yet? Gotcha. Okay. Out of curiosity, what are you selling for? $315. Okay. Well, tell you what, I guess keep my number. Open door, just be careful with them, man. Yeah, that's all I'll say. You're already under contract. I wish you the best of luck. Please keep my number. If anything is like out of the ordinary, smells a little fishy, I can be a great resource for you. I'd love to help you out any way I can, whether or not we buy the property or not. And I just don't want any sellers to get taken advantage of. So if you have any issues, please reach out. I would love to help you and answer any questions you have. Is that fair? Okay. Okay. Good luck. Good luck, Joanne. All right. Bye-bye. All right. Well, can't hear the seller. Oh, you guys can't hear the seller. That's unfortunate. All right, let me do this. I'm going to move this mic to where, okay, I got the radio mic. Hey, okay. Hello, welcome to the soothing sounds of Brad at night. And then we're going to put the lapel mic next to okay. We'll see if that works. Okay. We'll pick that up a little bit here. Okay. Let me know if you guys have any issues hearing me. Please, in the chat, we can hear you. Thank you for calling Movie. Oh, man, that was good. That was really good. All right. Dang, that sucks, actually. What day is it? Because that's probably my bad. Yeah, totally. I just want to see 3:15. We're Open Door. So Open Door gave them. Oh, dude, I guarantee she's not closing at that. That's really unfortunate. His estimate's at 322. I mean, take it with a grain of salt, but like a cash offer at 315. And I'm looking at the pictures here. It looks like Grandma's house. I don't know. All right. Well, I should have said she doesn't have to move forward if they try to renegotiate. Darn it. That's what I should have said. Because that would have been saying what I wanted to say without saying what I wanted to say, you know? Next time. I'm just going to put a note to like check in on her. Okay. Put it, say, 2 weeks out or so. Okay, and we're moving on. All right, cool. Just got a text from one of our buyers. Property I actually put out. I'm not sure if I was live or not. The lead actually came through a random agent, which I just love those. Making, what are we making on that one? 140, 150? No, sorry, not 140. 40 or 50 on a lead we weren't really sure about. And the buyers want us to transfer over the storage of materials. We were actually able to get another $60,000 of materials for this property that was in the middle of this renovation into the contract for $20K. That's right. There's so many chef's kisses, I just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love cooking too. So there's that. Okay. Okay. So, that's what I was at. The last place I was at, it was this Lakeland lead, right? You guys remember before I got that call, I was on this Lakeland lead. This was going to be a step 2 call. Step 2 call is the anchor call. So step 1 is discovery. Step 2 is the anchor. So what do we got to do to anchor? We got to find anchor comps. So we are going to look around. We got a 3.2, 1,880 square feet. It's on a, so the address street is a residential, just normal residential. But then the corner lot, it opens out onto a main double yellow. So that's going to ding you for. Yeah, I can't share my screen. I wish I could. I'm just going to walk you guys through it if that's cool and just really quickly try to find some sold comps. Basically what I'm going to do, this is 1,880 square feet. I'm going to go no higher than, say, 2,250 sold in the last 90 days. Okay, and let's just zoom out here. What do we got? Okay, we're all over the place already. Great. Okay, so we've got one that sold on the 1st for 360. First of all, what does this guy want? This is why it's so good. Okay, he wants 425 to 450. This guy's going through divorce. He wants 425 to 4. Whoa. Okay, we got one right here that sold on the 1st in okay condition. That sold for 360. It was only 1,600 square feet, so it's about 300 square feet smaller, but like, ooh, man, that's not that much smaller. It's not $100,000 smaller, that's for sure. Okay, here's one. It's a 3.2. Okay, this one's only 1,100 square feet. Okay. Okay. 1,550 square feet is 230. So 811. I mean, what? This guy. 262,000. Yeah. Wow. This guy's out to lunch. You know what I mean? And he's not paying either. He's making you pay. This guy is not cool. Okay. Subject house built 1954, third acre lot, 3.2. No garage on a double yellow. Okay. Let's look at this one here. This one just sold on the 28th of August. 3.2, 860 square feet, so right on the money. Newer build, 1962. It's got a carport space, and it's roughly a third to a quarter acre lot, somewhere in there. So I mean, dang, dude, these are like right on. And this one's 262,000. So I usually look at Zillow because I'm comfortable with it, but if it doesn't have any pictures, Realtor.com is like 90% hit rate for pictures. And look at that. Okay, just to walk you through, this is they did a really good cleaning job, but man, is it dated. Oh man. Okay, so that's why. Now let's look at our notes. Our notes say he wants 425 to 450 because he says brand new and wants the max value of it. He says it's actually worth 500. Okay. His wife lives there, so his ex-wife lives there. They're going through divorce. It's a newly renovated house. It was converted into a pool. 2-car garage that was converted into a pool and has a jacuzzi. All right. Okay, that can pop the value. It's 11 years old. House is 11 years. Okay, see, so these notes right here. It was built in 1954, and then the notes say house is 11 years old. A little off there. Maybe it was renovated 11 years ago. All right. So 262 for a grandma house. Okay. All right. I'll give that one to you. But 500 because it's got a pool and it's renovated. I mean, that's a stretch, especially seeing that it's like on the corner and it's on the double yellow. And okay, let's okay. I'm gonna try to find something for him. Let's look at this one. This one's 360. Okay. Again, going to realtor.com, looking at the pictures. The pictures, what do the pictures say? Pictures are going to tell me a beautiful story of how this house grew up in poverty and actually overcame drug and alcohol addiction and went on to graduate with summa cum laude from Harvard with honors. Okay. And then it grew up and is now a beautiful, beautiful house. Okay. And that one sold for 360. Okay. Now, does it have a pool? Because this is, of course, what the guy is going to say. Let's look. Let's look. I'm not seeing the pool. Okay. But again, it's 360. He wants let's say it's 425, is 65 grand for a pool. Not at that price point. I don't see that pop in value. And I surely do not see 500 grand. Okay. This one's newly renovated too. So the main thing you want to look for, okay, here we go. This one's got a pool. Okay. All right. Okay. This one sold in July for 440, 1,860 square feet. Okay. And it's a nice shape. It's a nice shape. So The challenge is going to be finding like-for-like comp with a pool that can anchor low, because that's what we're trying to do. Our goal here is to get a low anchor to be able to bring that expectation of value down. Because if there is a possibility for us to list it in that 430 range, okay, do the math again, guys. Look here, I need the calculator. But 430, okay, what do we do for the Novation? We multiply by 0.9, okay, that gives us 90% of 430 is 387, which means to make our minimum, we have a max allowable of 357,000, okay? 350, let's just call it 350,000. And he wants 425 at the lowest. Okay, so that's why we got to bring that expectation of value down by finding these comps, 262, 230, and 220. So but let's go. I'm just going to run through a couple of these real quick and see if he pushes back on any of these valuations, which I'm sure he will. Like, how much is a pool really worth? Hello? Hey, Joseph. Hey, what's going on, man? Brad Garcia here. How are you? Brad Garcia. So you actually spoke with my assistant, Erica, about the property in West End, Crest North. Being interested in selling that property. This was back, I believe, last week. Yeah, I just wanted to connect with you on that. Are you still looking to sell that property, or you gone a different direction? Still looking to sell. Okay, great. Did I catch you at a bad time, or do you have a couple minutes? I sound loud, or you can't hear me? Okay, is that better? Yeah, you spoke to Erica. She got some information. I had it sent to underwriting, and I just wanted to kind of go over a couple of things with you that they sent back to me. Before I do that and kind of go over that information, just wanted to verify a couple of things. Currently, it is occupied. Is that right? Your wife's living there? Okay, and she's amicable to selling and moving out if we were to purchase the property? Yeah, okay. Fantastic. All right, and as far as like the work that needs to be done to it, doesn't look like there's really any updates that are needed. Looks like have you pretty much renovated the whole house yourself? You already bought it, like you bought it. Okay. Got it. Gotcha. Okay. Nice. Nice. All right. Fantastic. Okay. And then, I mean, anything else that you guys didn't discuss that kind of come to pass since that you guys last spoke that would affect the value of the property you can think of? Oh, really? Let me hang up and call you right back. I think it's our connection. I usually don't have an issue. Okay, I'll call you right back. All right. Can you guys hear the seller? Anybody having issues hearing the seller? Gosh, man, I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on. Never had an issue. I mean, can you understand what I'm saying, or should we schedule a different time to chat? Okay. Got it. Okay, what's a good time to chat later on today? No, it's just a normal office phone, landline. Yeah, landline. My landline connection's solid. It might be a connection on your end. So maybe if you're in a different location next time I call, we should have a better connection. Just because I can't move, where we are. So yeah, let's try back later today. I'll give you a call back. Okay, can you save my number? Can you save my number just so you know? Okay, it's Brad Garcia. Brad, B-R-E. All right, appreciate it, buddy. Oh, that's so frustrating, dude. I hate technology sometimes. Sometimes it's like super cool and I get like a, super sweet mic, and other times it's like, because there's nothing I can do. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know. I don't hear any static. He's saying there's static on my end. There's nothing that would indicate, like on my end, that that I have any issues. So and I'm not a tech guy. I wish I had like a production crew over here that could be like do 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 do, and turn all my knobs for me. That'd be great. All right. Okay, I'm gonna call this guy in like 3 hours. Let's say 3:30 p.m. today. Boom. Cool guy. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Sorry, I was just reading something. Oh man. Okay. All right. Hey, John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith called me back too. Nice. Let's call him back. Let's call him back too. Let's call him back. John Jacob. Oh, okay. Ooh, yeah. If you guys put work into, I almost exited out, and I do this sometimes, and it's really, really annoying because I have to do all that same work again. If you guys put work into comping and doing your anchor, okay, make sure that you save whatever the comps were in your CRM, because sometimes I'll do that and then I'll just exit out of them. Okay, and that is frustrating because then I got to go back. Okay, boom. So I'm going to do that real quick, and I'll be on to John Schmidt. Call me back. I typically aim, by the way, for about, I try to get as many as I can. I mean, too many and it's like overkill, but if they're all supporting you, great, but 2 to 3 is like the sweet spot for anchors. And that'll kind of get around, if you only had one, it's like, oh, well, that person was just desperate to sell. It's like, yeah. If you have 3 of them, even 2, it's like, really? Both of these people were in situations within the same month on the same street that both required them both to sell at a lower rate? Or do you think that that's just the market for your neighborhood? You tell me. Okay. All right. Guys, I'm curious. Okay, for the YouTube guys, even and for my Instagram peeps, in the comments, let me know what has been your biggest Novation assignment or fix and flip profit. I'm curious to know what the largest one was for you. All right, John Schmitty.
You have reached John. I'm not in it for the moment.
Can you guys hear that? Let me know if you guys can hear that. Oh, there was a question. Sorry, pilot. There's a question. Is there any major thing that identifies a Novation would be prime as a strategy as the comps are being pulled? So you should get their expectation of value on call one. If while doing the comps, you know the calculation. If you know that they are within that threshold, and you know that the property's not like beat up, their seller's not in this like crazy situation where they and their valuation is higher than that 65% of ARV minus repairs number, then you know that innovation is most likely going to be the best fit. Even then, even without it, like even if it was a cash deal, the MLS is the greatest buyers list. I mean, you have the most buyers in that are actively looking for properties on the MLS. So you should, at a minimum, be putting every property you have on a flat fee listing service. Okay? If you don't have an investor lift account like we do, or you don't have like a big buyers list to leverage, like dude, broker lists, you can throw a property up on broker list. I wouldn't recommend it for like a tenant occupied or a primary residence. You definitely want to have a real estate agent, kind of like coordinating that transaction and the walkthroughs and everything. But yeah, even if it was just a home run cash sale, I still want to get it on listed, get the most eyes on it, because that's how you're going to get your highest profit. Okay. Moving on. Moving on. Okay. All right. Another lead, Zolo lead. This is a divorce situation. Is that right? This is actually. Oh, okay. Understood. Call one, guys. We're going into call one here. Property in Orlando, Florida on Flowrider. Okay. All right. Well, hey, Megan, Brad Garcia with Lazarus Property Group here. We have texted back and forth a couple times about the property on Bridlewood Ave. Looks like you are interested in selling that. So wanted to connect with you, get a couple questions answered, see if we'd be a good fit to purchase the property. If you are still interested, please give me a call back. Phone number is 858-290-7525. Thanks so much. Okay. And moving on. Okay, we don't need that. The handoff's been done. So I'm just going through some tasks here. I just got to clean these up. Get that out of here. Get that out of here. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. Looking good. Looking good. Okay, calling this agent. Has a property listed in Maricopa, Arizona. Just to give you a heads up, they had 13 subject to offers, and they denied all of them. Okay, well, in the little bit of discovery with the agent, finally came about that it wasn't the structure of the subject to, is the fact that they would relinquish control for an undetermined amount of time of their VA entitlement. And so I said, we'll just throw it out to them, see if a set balloon where they would be paid, and their entitlement would be relinquished, if they'd be open to subject to at that point. At which point she said she would. Finally got back to me and said, so I'm starting to hate this lady's voice. She's probably gonna text me. She knows I can't text her like that. Hey, Kylie, it is Brad. Hope you're doing well. Getting back safe and everything from traveling. Wanted to connect with you about West Williams Way. I did see your text and wanted to discuss the next steps. So give me a call back whenever you get a chance. 858-290-7525. Talk to you soon. She's actually pretty busy, so not surprised she didn't answer, which means she's a good agent. Oh, man. Yes. Dude, clearing up my tasks, baby. Hate having them stack up, you know? All right. This is one of those dead leads that would never work. But he is in the film. Hey, Dell, what's up, buddy? It's Brad. Just checking in on you, see how things are going, see if you're stateside yet or still abroad. Give me a call back or text me. Just let me know kind of like what your status is. Wanted to connect with you on Darwin Drive when you got a chance. Are back and are available. All right, buddy. Hope everything's well. Talk to you soon. I've been talking with him. Oh man. Better part of 2 years actually, because there was another property I originally got in touch with him about when I very first started. So even longer than that, probably 2.5 years. And because we haven't had really any other exit strategy that actually I take it back. We almost had the subject to on this property, and then it just didn't work out because of the financing, I think, on the new property he was trying to purchase. Something happened. But now, Novation all day because it's a turnkey. It's immaculate. The property's in perfect condition. Okay, so I'll just push that for a little longer out. See, I mean, when he's back in, he'll get back in touch with me. Okay. All right, we're on another step 2 call. Okay, again, step 2 means we had our setter make the first call. And now I'm going to be doing the comps and presenting them essentially as feedback from the underwriters to bring them down, bring their expectation of value down. So I think my underwriter actually took a look at this. They want, excuse me. Okay. So cash price of about 85 and they want about 95. Okay, we're not, hey, that's not bad. We're right there. Inherited the property from dad. His brother wanted to sell it. Okay, they got a little brother that's not paying it, and it's a squatter. Oof. Okay. Dang. I feel like I did what I told you guys not to do yesterday. I said, don't do the work and then don't save it because now you're gonna have to go through it again. So now I got to go through the quick comp process really quickly, make sure everything's correct. All my filters are set. All right, so this is 990 square feet. Anytime I have a property under 1,000 square feet, I don't even really look at the properties that are over 1,000 square feet because that size and difference makes a big impact in value difference. Okay, what do I got? 90 days, nothing over 1,000 square feet. This guy wants 95 for it. I got one right here for 100. 984, and it is old. I would say it's got character, this property. Linoleum. Yeah, that's dated. Never mind. Okay, 100,000. All right. Okay, so that kind of tells me like as is 100K. And this one's a 2.2. Ours is what, a 3.1? Okay. All right, I'll leave that one up. What's the next one? So one right next to it, that's all for 190. Let's see what that's about. Okay, 3-bed, 2-bath with a garage. Is it attached or detached? Okay, attached garage. Just gonna bump the value a little bit. Okay, it's got a second full bathroom. So it's got a second full bath and it's got a garage. Does ours have a? Ours does not. As if I actually can't even see it. All right, it'd be nice to know. Should probably know that. Ours does too. Okay, good. Okay. So we got one for 100. All right, 2.2. Even with that third bedroom, that second bath, man. I mean, I've lived in a place with one bathroom, and I'd rather have I'd rather have a one less bedroom than one less bathroom. All right. This, because I don't think. Yeah, no. Your reach out. It's a property be under contract. And we'll okay. All right. Sorry, just texting or just messaging my dispo manager to figure out what one of the people that we have under contract right now was calling about. Okay, moving on. 100, 190, 100. Okay, so that difference right there is going to be, what is that? Let me look at the home. Okay, so just the condition. What's ours look like inside? Let's look at the notes. We got a little brother squatter. So plumbing It's in good shape. Not sure how old. Electrical, not sure how old, but it's in good shape. Roof's 15 years old, no issues, kept pretty nice. HVAC, less than 10 years old and it's functional. Okay. That's all good. All the big issues are, or I should say, all big items have no issues. Kitchen, excuse me, kitchen and bath said he doesn't know when the last time it was updated. Okay. Hardwood floors 15 years ago. Okay. All right. Okay, so if it's in okay shape, I mean, it could be 190. Could be 190. It just depends on the actual condition. You know, it's probably not 190. I take it back. It's probably more like 175 if it's in like condition because ours only has one bathroom. You know, somewhere in that ballpark. But I'd really like to find a comp that would support a lower number. All I'm getting, so what I am getting is 2-1, 940 square feet, 160 grand. See, these are all good things. These are all really good things. 165, 2-1, 897 square feet, okay condition, 165. Okay. 2-1, 145. See what I'm saying? So I think 175 is not crazy. Yeah. 2-1, 165. So what that tells me, and this is what you're looking for when you're doing these types of comping, is the as-is value. I have one outlier at 100K. Everything else is 145 to 190. Okay, and these 145, 160, 165 are all 2-1s. Ours is a 3-1. So if we got it locked up at 100, even 110, let me see here. Calculation. There we go. Okay, if we could sell, let's just be conservative, guys, because the other thing too is that you want to take into consideration is like I want an offer within 30 days. Actually, I'd really like an offer within the first week or two. You know, I don't want it to be sitting. You know, because we have a 60-day close on these. So if 160 is our as-is list price, 90% of that's 144. If I get this locked up at even 110, right, give this guy an extra 10K in his pocket because he's got offers at 100, 107. We're still making 34 grand. Solid. Okay. So let's call this guy. Okay. And then all we're going to do is anchor him to Alice Ave, 100K. Tell him like, hey, 100K is reasonable. Okay. The little brother living there. Oh, come on. Answer. you know, your boy's calling him again. All right, I'm getting yelled at. Anybody living in California that's watching right now? I live in California. And, to get your car registered, you have to take it into smog. In Virginia. She knows nothing about it. And I've always grown up in California. I mean, pretty much. Okay, come on. Hey, Patrick, Brad Garcia here. I am calling because it looks like you spoke with my assistant Erica about the property on 4 North 25th Ave in Beech Grove, Indiana, and being interested in selling that. I did have a couple of questions for you. It looks like there may be somebody living there. It's not really cooperating with you. And I just had a couple more questions to see if we'd be a good fit to purchase the property. Please give me a call back if you are still interested in selling. Phone number is 858-290-7525. And again, that's Brad with Lazarus Property Group. Okay, this guy I'm going to stay on because that's actually a good deal. That one was a lead Zola lead. So okay, keep it moving, keep it moving. All right, let's talk to this guy. So here's an interesting one. This one won't be a Novation. This guy purchased essentially a year ago. You know, within a couple weeks. Wants about 10K more than what he purchased it for. Moving closer to his. I just gotta call this guy. I just gotta call this guy and see. There's nothing really to do here. It's not gonna be an Novation because he bought it. He's trying to sell it for what he bought it at. You know, and it's not like a. You know, wasn't a ton of appreciation in the last 12 months. So it's last August. So yeah. Hey, Michael. Hey, what's up, man? It's Brad Garcia. How are you? Doing well. Doing well. You spoke with my assistant Erica the other day about the property on Sappho Ave. Saying that right? Yeah. It looks like you're interested in selling that. Is that still the case? Okay. Fantastic. Did I catch you at a bad time, or do you have a couple minutes? All right. Cool, man. How's the day going for you? Beautiful, man. Love it. Love it. Well, awesome. Yeah, just wanted to confirm a couple things. I did have the underwriting team kind of take a preliminary look at this and had a couple things to go over with you. Just to confirm, though, looks like this is your primary residence. You're living there now, correct? Okay, awesome. Looking for about 30, 45 days to close and be out of there. Okay. Um, No issues with the foundation, the plumbing, the electrical, no roof leaks. Do you know about how old the roof is? Do you know the last time it was inspected? Last year. Okay. Awesome. Okay. And nothing, no issues there, it sounds like. Okay. Let's see. Heating and cooling units. Are they both central heating and air? Okay, great. 7 to 10 years old. Let's see, kitchen, bathroom model a year ago. Flooring's hardwood original. So you could clean it, do a paint, job, but nothing really needed as far as like updates or anything. If I'm hearing you correctly, right? Okay, awesome. And then as far as like why you're selling, I do see. And one thing they brought up was that this was. I mean, within a couple of weeks, this was purchased about a year ago, so pretty quick. Um, just curious why the. Well, I'm always curious why the quick sale. Okay, so you already own another property. This isn't like the. Okay, okay, and it's in another county. Okay, great. So you guys, what was your plan originally? Just to live here and rent the other one out, or okay, gotcha. Is that one rented now, or is it vacant for you, available for you guys to move into? Cool. Only reason I'm asking, I just want to make sure our timeline was good for you guys to be able to move out and have a place to go. Awesome. Okay. Well, yeah. So underwriting did come back, and so obviously, like in the last year, there hasn't been a ton of appreciation from home prices. So it looks like you purchased for about 310. I mean, I think that the values stayed pretty consistent. Um, Is there any reason why you wouldn't just sell on market, like with an agent? Okay. If it meant that you could sell for more, would you sell on market, or would you just do it off market like you're doing now? Oh, okay. Awesome. What is it about this route that benefits you the most? Okay. Yeah. Gotcha. Timeline's definitely quicker. Okay. Great. Um, awesome. So here is kind of where we are and what the underwriting's looking at. The price that you're looking for is basically like your retail sale, right? Obviously, that's what you purchased for. For them, they're always going to be looking at some type of upside. Everything's done off a spreadsheet. That's right. So yeah, and you understand. So for them, what they're going to be looking at is like, okay, if you just purchased it, property stayed pretty consistent, 310 or 320, wherever that's basically where you want to be. If that's if that is like the absolute cap and value for us, there's no upside in the spreadsheet we can find. That being said, we're not going to just give up. We are a creative real estate investment company, so there are other ways that we have available to us to get you the effective price that aren't just straight cash offers. Um, and I just need to know whether or not you're open to a creative strategy before I get the team working on that. And there's a couple actually. So, and I'm not 100% sure which one they would employ. Let me see here, and I can kind of narrow it down. Did you purchase the property outright, or is there a loan on it currently? Okay, awesome. Do you happen to know the roundabout balance that you owe right now? Okay. Um, gotcha. All right. So there is a loan. I guess we would need before I could get you a solid number um, on what we could do, or I guess what we could put in your pocket. We'd need to know the balance and a couple other um, key variables for those moving parts. But what it would look like is us being able to come to the closing table with less cash up front while still getting you the effective net you're looking for. Okay. So and I'll make it even more simple. I'll put it in more simple terms. um, just as an example, okay, you want 320. Okay. Let's say that your mortgage balance is at 270. Okay. I don't know what it's at, but this is just for the example. Okay. So we have a difference there of 50 grand, right? Okay. Tracking. All right. Perfect. So in a normal transaction, whether or not it's cash or somebody's bringing a loan, okay, they're paying the full price, which would satisfy your current loan and give you the remainder in your pocket. Okay. Typically, though, if you're doing it on market, you have other costs associated with that, like closing costs and commissions. Okay. Yep. Yep. Exactly. Okay. So for us, again, upside in that is basically effectively zero. And so the creative strategy would be to say, okay, well, cash offer is not going to work at that number, but if we set that price and can effectively get you the net that you would walk away with in a cash offer, well, then there may be another way to do that, like taking over the the loan that's currently in place, taking those payments over. So we come to a purchase price of 350, or I should say 320, and we get 50 in your pocket, and then we're taking over the payments of the loan. So we're not, I should say, we're not bringing a loan or cash to pay off the old debt. We're only having to bring the cash for the closing costs that we pay and your equity, about that 50K or so. So it makes it a win-win, because I'd imagine that if you tried to sell on market, you'd probably be able to sell for right around what you purchased it for, which means that you actually lose money, right? Oh, if you sell for sale by owner, is that what you're saying? Yep. Yeah. Now, that would be the case if for sale by owner numbers were like for like. And you can look this up on your own. You don't have to take my word for it. But on average, for sale by owners sell for 17% less than properties that are represented by an agent. There's a lot of reasons for that. Agents have buyers. They've got their full force of their brokerage and marketing behind them. They can get it. That's their entire job, is to sell the property for you. So it makes sense why they consult for more. So yeah, you actually take a hit doing it that way, even bigger hit than you would just paying the 7.5% for commissions and closing costs. Right. So either way, you're stuck in the hole. This way allows you to not have to pay commissions, not have to pay closing costs, and walk away with the same amount in your pocket that you would, or I should say, actually walking away with more in your pocket than you would if you sold for the same amount on market. So the reason that I bring all that up and talk to you about that is just to determine whether or not you're open to something like that. Because if you're not, we can just part ways as friends, which is fine. But if you are, I can get the underwriting team kind of dialed in and get you a couple options. Okay, sure. Yeah, you too, man. Hey, you too. And hey, just, I mean, things can change. So I would say if anything does change, yeah, yeah, just save my number. That way, if something does change, you can reach out. I'll be here for you. I mean, at the very least, I can be a resource for you if you have any questions about anything. Awesome. Yeah, appreciate your time, Michael. You have a good one. All right. See ya. Okay. All right. So I'm a little, but that was kind of a rusty. That was not my best sub two pitch. Granted, I am a little rusty. I'm going to put him in a 30-day follow up, 30-day texting follow up, just to ping him, kind of see. I wasn't really expecting a lot out of that call, to be honest. But here's what it is. We're on to the next one. EC, the boy, appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. Trying to see here. What do we got? Oh, okay. You know what? Let me actually. Okay, so this one's funny. This one came from. We do have one other. So we have Leads Zolo. We got our JV leads. We also have our texting leads, which is the bulk of them. There are a couple leads that we have coming in, and you would learn this in the Creative REI Intensive. Creative marketing strategies, creative business structuring, creative relationships, and creative finance. Obviously, that Creative REI Intensive is in the description below for those of you guys watching on YouTube, along with our JV form. If you guys want to partner with us on any of these, you guys got any dead cash deals that did not make sense, you need to novate them and you can make more money, click the link below, submit the JV lead. We go 50-50 with you guys. But getcreativerei.com is kind of where you learn these unique marketing and business strategies. This one is actually about setters that will troll through Facebook groups and pull out leads. This lead was actually a wholesaler who has kind of like this, basically like called a Hail Mary throw type deal where they're like, well, we'll just, I asked her, I was like, was this one where you were just kind of like, let me see what I can do? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to call her because she wanted to JV and I haven't gotten the information I need. So let me get the information. I'm starting to think that my calling system is actually, because I got through to her yesterday, no problem. Now it's going straight. All right, I'm just going to leave a voicemail. Hey, Amari, it is Brad Garcia with Lazarus Property Group. We spoke yesterday about the property you were, excuse me, looking at JV on Henry Ave. So just wanted to confirm that was still the case. And if so, I just needed that info we talked about from you. So either give me a call back or text me. Either way is just as good. All right. 858-290-7525. Talk to you soon. All right. Okay. EC the boy, he says, I'm on week 1, just learning about clean. How many wholesalers stay clean through the day? You know what, bro? I'm not tracking on week 1. I must be, you may be able to educate me. What do you mean just learning about clean? Wholesalers stay clean through the day? All right, EC, I'm going to trust you, okay? Don't be like one of these guys. EC's looking to hop on here with me, and I'm going to. The last time I did this, it was some weird Podio sales rep from India who was like, didn't understand English. So I'm gonna go live with you, bro. Okay, don't be weird. All right. Let me see if it's bringing him on. Give it a sec. Okay. Hey, EC, man, if you wanted to hop on, I'll jump on. Okay. I actually approved the request, but it's not going through. So, all right. Okay. Ooh, here we go. Oh, okay. Christian, I'm a dummy. All right. Christian just told me week 1 of the creative REI intensive is the clean is in there. Okay. I actually hadn't taken it yet. Christian and Chris were heading that up because they are geniuses. And I kind of let them take the reins on that. So I apologize for not knowing the reference. But that just goes to show you guys that we got people. Oh, no. Oh, you got nervous. It's all right, bro. No worries. It's just hundreds and hundreds of people. Just kidding. I got four on my live here on my Instagram. All right. Okay. This is a step 2.5 call. I'll call this like a 2.5 call. Okay. Because I am trying to get the commitment from a seller to basically give me the number and like give me that permission to give them an offer prior to me just throwing out a number. Okay, I'm like so big on that. Okay, this is a lead Zolo lead. What I have noticed is that a lot of the lead Zolo leads are inherited properties where there are multiple siblings at play. In this case, there are 4 siblings. There was 2 that came in back to back with 9. 9, not including, so 10 total. 9, not including the person I was talking to, which is just an absolute nightmare. Okay, so I say that to say that the talks that I've had with Oscar here for this property in Bartow, Florida. The last time I spoke with him, we were trying to get a number. I kind of gave him a range, went through a lot of the comps are much lower than where he thought they would be. Kind of like bringing his expectation down. He was kind of surprised at that, and then said, "Hey, I need to go talk to my brothers and sisters and to see like what, where the lowest is that they'll accept, knowing that like I'm giving you the market, which is 20K lower than what even your lowest low would be." So, hey, babe, can you turn that off or down? Just turn it down because it's actually I got these new mics and they pick up a lot of sound. So, thanks, my lovely wife, everyone. Okay. All right. Let's see if Oscar will. All right, couple more calls, and then, like I said earlier, I got to go smog my freaking California. Okay, it's another way to. Such a racket, smog. Oscar, I know you work from home. Okay, you told me you work from home. I'm trying to hide now, but no. All right, today's definitely the record for most voicemails left. Hey, Oscar, what's going on, bro? It's Brad with Lazarus Property Group. Wanted to get back in touch with you. I think last we left off, you were going to be having a conversation with your siblings about the property in Fraser. Just needed to kind of get an idea of like where we need to be to make this happen, man. So give me a call back or text me with a good time and day we can chat and we'll get this thing done. All right. 858-290-7525. Talk to you soon. Yeah, today's definitely freaking wins the award for most voicemails left. Hey, by the way, this is your reminder. Go right now, go get a drink of water. Okay, get a cup of water, chug that, and sit up straight. Okay. All right. Look at this. Who this? Who this be? Okay. Got it. Okay. Cool. Cool. Nice guy. Is one of the sellers that we have under contract right now. He actually, we got another one in the same park under contract. And then I've got 2 more I actually have to get in touch with his mom and his other neighbors. In fact, actually, what am I doing? That's who we need to get in touch with. He texted me their info. Okay, there we go. Yep, here we are. Heather. Let me double call this one because she has not talked to me before. Oh, what's up? I see your request. Give me 1 sec. Hey, Heather, this is Brad Garcia. Big Will gave me your number and said you might be interested in selling your property as well. Give me a call back if that's still the case, and would love to see if we'd be a good fit to purchase. Phone number is 858 290 7525. Again, that's Brad with Lazarus Property Group. And Big Will gave me your contact info. Looking forward to hearing from you. Talk to you soon. Man, my computer is slow. I think there is something wrong with it. I need to restart it. Okay, I got a couple more calls I'm gonna make. I've been live for about 2 hours now. I mean, I could be live all day. Oh yeah, here. EC, my boy. Let me pull this guy up, okay? All right, maybe, and you know what? Here, we're going to change this mic over so that you guys can hear.
Hello?
Hey, what's up, brother?
How's it going, Brad?
Hey, it's going good, man. How are you?
I'm here in sunny Coronado.
You're in Coronado. Okay, great. Great. What you doing? What are you doing over there?
I'm active Navy.
Oh, okay, fantastic. All right, so you frogman over there? What do you do?
I wish. No, I'm just an electrician.
Oh, okay.
I work on a carry over here.
Hey, bro, it's still good. We need you. We need you. Appreciate your service, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Damn few, that's for sure.
Nice, dude. Nice. So, so you got started on the. First of all, what was your first name? I just got EC.
You got it. My name's Edward.
Edward. All right, Edward. Thanks for hopping on, man. So, are you with the? You just got the Creative REI Intensive. Is that right?
I actually am on sub 2. My mother recommended you.
Oh, okay. Who's your brother?
My mother. She's Gladys Jeanette.
Got it. Okay. I don't know her specifically, but I guarantee you Chris or Christian does.
Got it.
Yeah,
okay,
that's awesome. Sure. So you're in sub 2. Okay, sweet, man. Yeah. All right. How's that been going?
Well, it's great. A lot of material. Definitely a whole lot of material, and they have courses that I'm into right now. I'm on the week 1.
Okay.
And they're going over professions and what each of those professions do. And then my apologies for the background noise.
Oh, you're good, man. You're good.
They just got into kind of the real estate jargon.
Okay.
And
got it.
I was going into, learning about what wholesalers do. And then soon we'll be going into how creative financing works.
Nice, bro. Love it. Dude.
Yeah, thank you.
That's great, man. What got you started into real estate?
For one, my mother's been doing it since 2006.
Oh, she's an OG. Okay. Dude, she's in at a good time, man. Wow.
She did. She saw a lot of ups and downs, that's for sure.
How many doors she pick up between 2008 and 2012?
You
know?
I can't count because it's too many. So far, she's opened up in El Salvador. She's got her own little business in El Salvador.
Oh, wow.
And she's planning on bird methoding a bunch of mansions out there.
Wow, nice.
Fingers crossed.
Okay. That's dope.
So I got into it thinking that I can do this on the side once I get off of the contract.
Yeah.
Maybe pick it up,
100%. I know a ton of guys in the military actively right now who actively invest. They've got multiple single family. They got duplexes. A couple of them have quadplexes, and they use their VA entitlements out here in San Diego. You live in San Diego, so you're in a perfect area because you basically have like an unlimited entitlement. So that's awesome, man. Yeah, and they are. When does your contract end? When do you EAS?
So my EOS is on June of 27.
Okay, so you got a little time.
I do have some time, so okay. I figured better start now at least. meet some people.
Yep.
There's a meeting on Saturday coming up. There's like a coffee with a bunch of other investors, wholesalers, a bunch of different people that I'm going to travel with.
Yeah, bro. Every Saturday from 9 to 11. This is for anybody. This invitation's open to anybody. Every Saturday, 9 to 11 at Cal Home Co. here in San Diego is the Power Hour. So we've got a Sub 2 Power Hour. Yeah.
Yeah, so, I'm excited. It's going to be my first one. You know, I just want to let everybody know that I'm out here willing to, you know, get some leads, meet some people, see what I can do for them.
Absolutely, man. Yeah. Hey, you know what? Do your first calls using our leads, okay? You can waste ours.
I'd love to. I'd love to. You know, first one. You never know. I could have beginner's luck.
I hope you do, man. I hope you do. Come on by Saturday, bro. We'll be there. Me and Chris are running that every Saturday for the most part, you know. You know, just take some action, make some calls, talk to some agents, meet some new people. It's a good time.
Sick, yeah.
Absolutely.
You know, maybe I can bring some leads to y'all because I know a lot of people that are getting out that want to use their VA loan to purchase a home.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, always looking for buyers, man. Those are the best buyers, too. You know, they're looking to put that money to work, as they should. As they should. It's free money.
You need that cash flow.
Yeah. Sweet, man. Well, dude, I would be remiss if I didn't tell everybody, including yourself, Edward, that we do have our mastermind. Sub 2 is great, but like maybe you want a little more intimate setting, you know, with some good guys, some you know, guys that got a ton of doors, a lot of experience. We also have our Creative REI Intensive, like I was saying. All that's in the YouTube description below, okay?
Awesome. Thank you. I mean, maybe, I'm not sure. No, there's not too many, but maybe drop a link here. But I'll go over to the YouTube real quick.
Yeah.
Pick it up.
I will. I'll make sure it's in my link tree on Instagram. All right?
That's beautiful. Thank you so much.
You got it.
Right on. I'll see you around.
All right. Hey, thanks for popping on, bro. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Take care.
Peace. All right. Awesome, bro. Good guy, Edward. Good guy. Like that guy. Edward, if you're still watching, I hope to see you Saturday. And anybody else local in the area, San Diego, Cal Home Co. on Morena Boulevard here in San Diego every Saturday, 9 to 11 a.m. Taking action, making calls. We provide leads. You can call your own, whatever you want. All right. All right. I think that's it for now, guys. I got to get my car smogged, unfortunately. I'm going to pop back on here. Edward, appreciate you, bro. Everybody else has been watching. Hope you guys got a lot of value out of it. All the links to everything that I've talked about are in the description below, and I'll make sure they're on my link tree for everybody on Instagram as well. Other than that, man, I will see you guys later. Appreciate you watching. Take care.